Hey guys, welcome back to Hellblade. We are continuing on through the door and we're going to Hell. Let's meet Hela.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell. Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away.
Is this a flashback to when she returned from the wilds
soul.
and her people were dead?
To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Jesus.
No!
So she left and they were attacked when she was gone.
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
I have chills all over.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye. and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Oh my god. I'm not 100% sure on who that voice was that was speaking. If that was supposed to be Velraven himself, because she really had met him in the darkness of the wilds.
She will die. You want it?
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
He can read. Finish this. End it now. You're capable. Remember your training.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Yes, I have given up on blocking, by the way. Generally, when I play RPGs, I play rogue rather than warrior, so dodging comes more naturally than wanting to block. I don't know how much game we have left. We've got to have more than just meeting with Hela, right? Is there just one like final encounter left, or are there more? There's got to be more, right?
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
I don't think I can do anything in these cutscenes. Okay. That's a big dude. You're too slow.
End it now. You can do this. Make it go again. Down. He's gone.
Fuck these shield boys. Yeah, I know. You got to bait these guys into moving. Can't open the door there.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
I do not see an X. We have to get up these stairs somehow. I'm not really sure what this is about. Can't interact with them, with the pieces. From the right angle, maybe this could be the S-shaped one, or even here. This has a pillar in the middle though. I need to go up. I can't get through this door right now. It's barred from the other side. I've got the S and I've got an Athala. I actually know the name of, that's the one rune that I know the name of just from memory. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's awesome. Kind of wondering if that one object will have the symbols for all 3 runes. Yeah.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Half the color of flesh. And on Juneteenth, too. Hela for the first time on the bridge. Oh, we're gonna meet Hela more than once? Oh, or they're just assuming I'm gonna die and have to do this again.
That song again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take
this-
it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the
The
honest
rot
answer
is moving.
that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy. It's
Not like this.
not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
Can't climb up this right. Go on to the beach, right? What's down here? I wonder how far out I can go. I'm not gonna test that right now. Look at how far the rot spread, and that's just from a story encounter. Like, I haven't died in a little while.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dylan. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
So she never left the house as a kid because of reasons. Her father wanted to keep her separated, maybe because of her mental illness, or just because. And then she saw Dillion. He became this, like, almost symbol of hope and freedom. Ayla, move my camera. So he means a lot to her.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out with Sigmund's touch.
I want to listen. His voice disappears when
His
you
brother,
go too
King
far.
Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army.
What is with this inviting people to feasts and then
King
turning around
Siggeir
and killing them?
captures Sigmund
Or
and
capturing
his
him.
brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Jeez.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well,
Yeah.
that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Oh, don't end it there. God. Do they fuck? Sorry. Don't know. This is Norse mythology, right? Or Celtic mythology. I can't focus on this. It won't let me focus on it yet. I can't do anything here. I guess I have to go over there first. And then, a bridge will probably appear here. Wait, I better check for more stones. Story stones. Okay, let's go on. Onward. There's just these side areas for... There we go.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Pure of blood. I know there's a lot of, like, people trying to co-opt Nordic symbols for white supremacy purposes. But it's, I don't know, hearing the tales, it's kind of not hard to see why. You know? There's quite a foundation set there for
Day after day,
racism.
watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last.
So did he train her to be a warrior?
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real.
you could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like he does.
I love this. This is the what are we fighting for? You know, answer to that question. There has to be something to fight for.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillion? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Nothing there yet.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Jeez. There's another stone down there.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands.
Okay.
Where you will face the trials.
Okay, so
What's the shard? Find it.
so we have 3 more trials before we meet Hela.
Find it.
I'm guessing.
The metal. The runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Excellent. I gotta get back down here. We're gonna go to this one first. Oh my god, that was so powerful, seeing their past. I know I said it earlier, maybe last episode, that like hearing the voices tell her that she should feel guilty doesn't hit as hard when you don't know what she should feel guilty for. But you can't just like have her whole backstory dropped on you in the very beginning of the game. So like I understand it is what it is, you know. It's not really a critique, not really a, you know, not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just, it is what it is. Okay, so next time we're gonna start our trials for the sword Gramr. Godslayer.